Hello and welcome to another video and on to my continuing journey of unboxing Stilettos Out dolls. So in case this is your first time you're seeing one of my videos, I'm Greg and I've been unboxing dolls one by one from the Stilettos Out convention, and we're continuing through it today. Also, if anyone here, in case you haven't watched the other videos, in my day 3 video of my Stilettos Out convention vlog, which I do have on this channel in my convention playlist, I commented every single doll that I got from the convention, and I'm opening them in the order of the amount of thumbs up I've gotten. So for example, the most liked comment of the ones that I made was Alejandra Luna La Sombra, so she was the first one I unboxed. But now we are on to doll number, what number is this? Okay, we had technically Dasha, but you guys didn't have to vote for that one. I just went ahead and unboxed her because I got her at the convention. But Dasha, then we had Alejandra, and after Alejandra, it was Ayumi. After Ayumi, it was Tulabelle. After Tulabelle, we had Aaron, and now, okay, so this is number 6, and we are on Miss, not La Sombra, Lethal Rose Vanessa PERRIN. So I'll go ahead and just take off the box, which of course she is in the standard Stilettos Out convention box, which is just the stiletto high heels. It says Stilettos Out, and Integrity Toys Fashion Thriller. And so it's the exact same box as the rest of the convention dolls. And here we go. Oh, and it says limited edition right up there, if I can get the ring light not to glare. So there's the interior of the box. So we are now on Miss Vanessa PERRIN, and this doll, she was a part of the convention collection, which means she was one of the sales room dolls, and she was actually a doll that convention attendees knew the name of and the character before we even got to the convention, because we were given a list of the convention collection dolls. So we knew like about Alejandra, we knew about Vanessa PERRIN. We didn't know what they looked like or anything like that. We just knew their names. So she's one we knew about before the convention. And I will say, with La Sombra, I talked about how she was so different than what I was expecting. But this aligns, it's not exactly what I was picturing by any means, but it so much closely aligns with like the idea of what I thought we were getting. So that's why I was really excited about this doll. But there's a couple special things about this doll. I believe, so we had prototypes to view at the event, but we didn't leave with any dolls. And the prototype for this Vanessa was crazy wonky. In fact, you know what? One second. So at the convention, we got these little cards. Also, you can see this was the same as the interior of the box I showed earlier. We got these little cards, and they showed, we were able to keep these kind of reference to like see what the dolls look like. This was such a cool addition to the convention. But this was the prototype Vanessa, and I don't know how well the camera will focus, but you can see she looks crazy wonky. Like, I feel like this eye is like straight on and this eye is looking somewhere over there. So I was a little worried about this Vanessa because I love the outfit, love the dress, love her accessories. But when it came to the like screening, I was really worried, but I think I got pretty lucky with mine. I think she looks really good. The glare on her eye is showing a little weird at the moment, but we'll definitely look at that up close better later. So I do think it's pretty good. I was debating, I was like, maybe I'll have to just get her and get her repainted because I love the doll. I love her style and everything. I was like, maybe we'll just restyle it. But it seems like everyone who's gotten this doll, they've gotten a pretty good screening. It's just the prototype was wonky. And all they had to show us was the prototype, which was unfortunate. Because I think that scared a lot of people away from this doll at the convention, but she's much more like beautiful in person. It seems that they corrected whatever the problem was with the prototype. But yeah, so that is this doll in her box. Let's actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and get straight over to the like up close so we can look at all of her accessories and see her more up close and make sure she's not wonky, I guess. So let's go to that. Okay, so here we are and we can see everything up close. And before we even get into that, if you are enjoying this video and still watching, I'd really appreciate a like and a comment or a subscribe, anything like that to help me out. I'd appreciate. But let's get into Miss Vanessa. So the ring light is definitely glaring on her eyes a bit, but If we put her next to this one, I definitely think the screening on mine is a bit better. I do think there's still a bit of like a wall-eyed look, like definitely a bit of ceiling eyes, but I do think her eyes are definitely more centered compared to this doll. Like right at this angle, I think is perfect. But that's kind of it to look at there. Now I'm gonna take out her little accessory compartment and we can look at all of her little accessories. Place her there. So this doll definitely has a lot of accessories. I even missed some when I originally saw this doll. So that's one thing I'm definitely excited about. So, okay, first off, she has some sheer gloves. And this is gonna be my first time doing these. I've heard nightmare stories about these, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm hoping I'm able to get these on because I think they're very beautiful. Then she has these opera glasses, which are amazing. The first time I've seen these was with the RuPaul doll. The pink one, she had them. These are so cool. I really like those. And then while we're talking about really fun items, she comes with this bejeweled dagger, which is incredible. And this actually reminds me, so one of my favorite movies as a child was Disney's Pocahontas. And there's this scene where like the English captain, he has this sword and he just like slowly twists it and the gems sparkle. This reminds me of that so much. Very beautiful. We have some grass pans with a short red manicure. We have a purse, which is like, has little lace on it. Then another cool item is we have this little rose bouquet kind of accent, and it's a magnet, so you can really put it anywhere. I've seen people put it in her hair. On the actual doll at the event, it was part of the train, which was pretty cool. So I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but it's gonna be exciting. Then we have a pair of open hands with short manicures. I think these are the ones that are meant for the gloves because of the short manicures, and she has the long manicures on her hands right now. So I'd believe these are the ones that go to the gloves. Then we have her shoes, which are incredible. It looks like it's like string that you tie up, but it has these rose details on it. I'm excited to get a better look at these. Oh, and they're red bottoms. And then we have all of her jewelry. So we have this choker. It looks like we got 2 rings right there. And then these must be her earrings. Yeah, because you can see the piece on the back. So very excited to get into all of that. And with that piece removed, we can see the dress a bit more. She has this like sheer dress on, and then underneath is, it continues into like a train. And then the skirt piece is so cool. It's like this little tux that like clings onto her. And then we have Vanessa here. So let's get to the specs for this Vanessa. The sculpt is a Vanessa 1.0. She's in the FR 6.0 body. Her skin tone is sun-kissed, which I thought it was Hungarian, but I actually can't tell it's sun-kissed now. Hungarian has more of like that kind of like warm undertone. Then her hair color is espresso brunette. She's very pretty. Then she has like these green eyes, but we'll get into her makeup and everything once I unbox her. So I think that is kind of everything to get into. Let's get to the time lapse of unboxing her. Okay, you guys, here she is. And when I tell you that this was a struggle, oh my goodness, these last few dolls have really been testing me. So I knew this was going to be a hard doll to dress just because of the gloves, and that was the main thing. But also, again, she has a choker. Chokers are one of my favorite things for on integrity dolls, but they're also one of the hardest things to put on the doll because it fits so tightly on the neck that getting it to fit is just almost impossible. But here she is finished, thank God. Let's go ahead and pull her up close so we can look at some of her details. There's things I love, things I don't love, and ooh, the hair right there. I have to get some gel and gel that back in place. But first off, let's start with the face. I feel like I need to bring the brightness down. Is that better? I think so. Okay, so here we have Vanessa. She has this dark hair we saw earlier. I love the styling of the hair. It stayed really well in box. It does look a little weird in the back where it was smushed, I'm not gonna lie. But from the front, absolutely gorgeous. And from the sides as well. So beautiful. Such a fun style. I will say that mine, so in this, the curl comes down a little further. In the prototype, like it's almost like down here in a way, which I guess I could get it to stay there, but I do also like where mine has situated itself as well. But it is a bit different than the prototype, but that's honestly pretty common when it comes to the hair with Integrity toys. Like you'll get kind of like the idea, but it will most likely always end up looking a little different. Then she has this beautiful, I love her makeup. She has this really high, like kind of like villainous eyebrows, which I like. Jesse Ayala, the designer of this doll, he said he was going for like the femme fatale from James Bond movies, which I think was very well captured. She has this kind of like cut crease going on into this. Also, I will say mine has a really loose head. Like it stays wherever I put it. It's not gonna move. But it doesn't take much to just be like, you know. I don't think it's a problem because, again, she's going to hold whatever pose I put her in, like, perfectly. It's a lot easier to move than typically with Integrity toys. Like, usually it takes a little bit of force when I pose them. Then she has, like, silver right under, well, on top of, like, that really nice brown, like, swoop kind of mimicking the cat eye. Then she has these really pretty green eyes. I don't know that I have a doll with this eye color. I like it. It's really nice. I know a lot of people did not like the eye color. I think it's pretty nice. And these super bold red lips, which I'm obsessed with. I love a good bold red lip. Then we have these earrings. Let me do this side. It's like a little leaf with like leaf going in 4 directions with a little black gem in the middle, and it comes down into another black gem. It gives kind of like a berry motif in a way. Then we have this choker that I was just talking about. It was very difficult to put on, but it's nice. It's just black beads and the gold clasp right here. Very difficult to put on, but it's very beautiful once on. Then I guess we actually, you know what, let's stay on accessories and we'll go to the outfit at the end. We have her opera glasses here. I have it rubber banded in. It doesn't look very nice, but I just wanted her to hold it. Very, very nice. And like you can tilt it and everything. Like you can line it up with her eyes. It's a pretty cool piece. I really like it. I think it's fun. This doll has a lot of accessories going on. Now let's talk about these gloves. You guys, getting these gloves on was so difficult. And if you look here up close, I actually did end up putting a couple holes in this one, unfortunately. Like I snagged it in 1, 2, 3 places, it looks like. Which I was really upset by. You can't really tell, like, when you're up close. Is that another snag there? No. But she does have, like, you can see it pretty clearly there. Like, I snagged it 3 times. This part was totally easy. It's when you start getting to where the wrist is because it's so close. And the thumb was just not working. Like, I think you can tell because the time lapse, I had to stop the time lapse because I was struggling so much. This glove I actually had an easier time with, surprisingly. But no snags, but it still was difficult. Like, it wasn't easy. It was just easy compared to this glove. I love the look of these gloves. However, it was so hard to do. I definitely feel like there needs to be something done to make these types of gloves easier. Maybe a different hand mold where the thumb is closer to, because the plastic is so hard that you can't like push the thumb in to like get it easier. So yeah, I would love if they had some type of, I don't know, new way to do it, or these gloves already came on the doll. That would be amazing. But I got them in now. It happened. I'm happy to have it. The next accessories I want to talk about are the roses and the dagger. And I really like the dagger. I already talked about how it reminded me of a scene from the Pocahontas movie. But it has like a bit of weight to it. It's not like super light. It's not super heavy or anything, but it's nice. I'm just kind of stuck it in here for now. Then the rose piece is really nice with the magnet. I thought it would be cool to put it here, almost like a boutonniere, since this piece at the bottom is basically a tux. But I've seen, like I said, seen people put it in the hair, and then in the original, it was like right here where the train starts. Really cool piece, easy to use. You can really place it anywhere. Then the shoes, which are incredible. So here are her shoes. They have kind of like this shiny black cord. We have the red bottoms and the roses on the side. This rose, as you can see, it's like not looped in here. I just now realized this. Like, it's supposed to be looped in all the way, and for some reason it's not here, so I'm gonna have to re-loop that. Is that a loop? It looks like it, right? I think so. So I might have to do that off camera, but yeah, it looks like it's no, because this one doesn't do it either, so I don't know why this one is, I don't know, I'm not sure, but it is really pretty. There we go. It is really pretty. That's definitely a loop, right? Yes, so I need to re-loop this one. Yeah, it's a loop. Or not? I don't know, I have to look at that off camera. But it is really pretty when done right. Easy. It was easy to tie. I don't mind the tie shoes. I actually enjoy the tie shoes. They're really easy for me to do, but I know some people do struggle. But now let's get into the gown. First off, we have this like kind of tux piece here, which comes down and it's split right here, but it looks like it's buttoned up, which is pretty cool. These faux pockets, actually they kind of are pockets, they're just shallow pockets, because I tested it with the dagger earlier. You can put it in there, but it doesn't go very deep. Get that back in there. And then down the back, then you have like the tailcoats that come off, which is pretty cool. And then you have this long train that comes from the dress, which is incredible. But actually, let's go ahead and I'm going to remove the like kind of tux part of this dress. So how do you do it? Oh, it's right here where the buttons are. We have the hook and loop. So we'll just remove it like that. And then of course, even inside it's lined and everything. And here is this dress, so beautiful. It was tacked down here when I originally got it, but I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't even lift it. It was so tight. So I did remove that tack. I don't know if it was supposed to be, but I did remove it and it still kept its shape and everything for me. So I don't regret doing it. And I was able to get to the shoes and everything. But this is the full lace gown without the tux piece. Let me put her on the stand and we can just like let her rotate real quick. So it looks really nice with or without the tux. And then we have a couple more accessories actually still to go, if you can believe it. We have her purse, which it doesn't open or anything, but it's like the same material as the dress, like lace over some type of fabric. And then it has a little black gem, and the black gem matches the gems that are on the choker right there. So really nice. It's just made from pieces of her outfit. I think that's pretty cool. And it's like hollow on the inside. And then we actually have two rings. I'll show them off with her extra pair of hands. So we have this one. I think we've seen this gem in, this ring in a bunch of different versions, but it's still really nice. We have gold, and then it has the black gem in the middle. Very pretty. And then this, I think, is the first time I've seen this ring. That's not to say like it's a new mold. It's just the first time I've seen it. We have this dark black gem and then the gold wraparound, and then it breaks into two smaller versions of the black gem. So it's a really nice ring. But of course, when she's wearing the gloves, you don't really see the rings. So that is it, looking at all of her different details and everything. So I am going to flip the camera around and we can just look at like how I plan to display her and give my closing thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts. But first, I actually forgot to completely talk about her certificate of authenticity. I was so overwhelmed by like getting her dressed and everything. But she is number 534 out of 600. I think that's showing up pretty well. I don't know, the glare, but I don't feel like taking it out of the paper. And you can see it says LR, and then it says E. Like Lethal Rose, and then E. Shouldn't it be a V? Like, if I see E, I think Eugenia. Maybe she was the original plan. I don't know. But here we have Vanessa, all dressed. And again, it's exactly how I had her displayed with the, after unboxing her, basically. I think she just looks absolutely stunning. I love it with this piece, the train and everything. Oh, let me move that. There we go. She just looks insanely beautiful. Like, so good. And then I really like this being like the lapel. You know, like a boutonniere or something. I think it's pretty cool. But that's nice. And then I was trying the thing, like flipping the collar up in the back. I think it makes an interesting silhouette, but I think it's better down. Yeah, it's better down, definitely. So I am extremely happy that I did get this doll. Even though I was afraid of the screening, I was like, this outfit is too beautiful to pass up. Like, it's so glamorous. It's a little bit campy and everything, which is so much of what I enjoy. It's just beautiful. And I think I really ended up with a beautiful Vanessa. I'm so excited to photograph her and everything. And she has so many cool pieces. And also, I have Agnes over here. You can see her just kind of chilling in the background. I have her holding the dagger because I thought, like, I like her with the opera glasses. Like, the black and gold looks so good. But then the gold with all the gems, it made me think of my Agnes. Also, if you didn't watch, what was it? Ayumi. My husband got me a bunch of crowns. I'm not sure from where, but I thought it went well with this Agnes. And I think the dagger works amazing with her. It makes her even scarier. I'm just like slowly adding more and more to this Agnes, but really nice. So she'll be holding on to Vanessa's dagger for now, at least. But yeah, that is Vanessa Lethal Rose all finished up. She is such a beautiful doll. There's so many details going on with her that make her so incredible, so amazing. I do not plan to change her hair. I love her hair. She is just a truly incredible doll. Let me know what you all think down below in the comments. I'd love to hear how you all feel about Vanessa. Like, did you see the wonkiness in the prototype? Did you get her? Were you afraid of getting her? Love to know. Also, if you did enjoy this video, a like, a comment, subscribe, all that stuff really helps out. I appreciate it. And also down in the description below, you can find my Instagram, which is his.dolls on Instagram. I've been having so much fun. I actually like photographing the dolls and sharing them. It's been amazing. I've had so much fun doing it. So if you enjoy doll photography and stuff like that, definitely check it out. But that is it for this one, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.